Yeah, good afternoon, Darby Hall owners. This is Miguel Zamorano, Unit 301. I just want to make a quick video to let you know what's going on regarding Mr. Martinez's parking in the only covered space here at Darby Hall. As you saw from my email, Mr. Stanton, when he was the acting president in 2023, he allowed apparently Mr. Martinez to park in the only covered space at Darby Hall. And in 2024, he's not a board member. He's not even a board member. And this authorization keeps going on this year. So I guess Ms. Klein, who's the acting president, is allowing Mr. Martinez to still park there. But I just wanted you guys to see that there is plenty of parking spaces here at Darby Hall. Most of you guys don't live here full time, so you don't know what goes on here during the months when it's a slow season. And I do want to mention the fact that I was in space number 10, and the board of directors took away my parking space number 10. And I asked to park here, number 61, because it's the closest parking to my unit, which is 301. So you can see here, parking space 61. But the board allowed, or excuse me, the board unanimously, took away my space number 10. And I'll go around here at Darby Hall so you can see. Inadvertently, only because I was expressing the fact that a lot of people were parking in that space unauthorized again. But anyways, I just wanted to bring that up real quick. But you can see here that there's plenty of parking out here, number 60. And actually, in this space, there was a gentleman that was parked here that I mentioned in the email. He was unauthorized here since January. So apparently the board actually finally decided not to keep him here, especially without a decal, a Darby Hall decal. But you can see here, this is an open space. This vehicle hasn't parked here, but I guess they got a Darby Hall parking decal, so I guess it's okay. But the fact is, look at all these open spaces we have here at Darby Hall, so you can see. Obviously, most of you guys are not here full time, so you don't really see what goes on here at Darby Hall. Beautiful day again. Happy Mother's Day to all Darby Hall owners. You can see here, there's still more parking spaces open. More parking spaces open. Here are plenty of parking spaces. I'm not sure what parking spaces Mr. Stanton, but he should have Mr. Martinez park in his space since he's not here full time. But as you can see here, Mr. Stanton, who's not part of the board in 2024, is allowing Mr. Martinez to park in the only covered space at Darby Hall. I definitely do not agree with this. If Mr. Martinez wants to park in the space, he should pay for it, just like we all do, especially on a premium parking like this. You can see here, more parking spaces empty. More parking spaces empty. If we park on the loading zone, obviously we can't park there, right? So same thing with Mr. Martinez. Again, more parking spaces. Look at all these parking spaces, yet we're authorizing the only covered space for the superintendent, who does not pay any maintenance costs or fees at Darby Hall, to park there. More empty spaces. More empty spaces. And more empty spaces. Right? So this was the parking that I used to have, number 10. And back in 2022, the board, led by Mr. Stanton, unanimously took away this parking space from me. Only because I started complaining that a lot of residents or visitors or vendors were parking in this space, which, you know, obviously was my space. So then they decided, okay, well, you know what, we'll just take away your space. You know, but again, we allow the superintendent to park in the only covered space at Darby Hall at no cost. So again, I just want to let you guys know, I mean, do you agree with what I'm saying? If you do, you're entitled to your opinion. I definitely disagree. We all pay $3,254 every quarter for insurance, for maintenance, for electricity, obviously for parking as well. And if Mr. Martinez wants to park in the only covered space at Darby Hall, he should definitely pay for it. And again, I also want to bring to the attention of the owners that in 2022, Mr. Stanton paid or prepaid $20,000 to the maintenance. Ms. Bruno paid prepaid $20,000. Mr. Stanton paid $14,000